Wild Space Dance Company is a small local company, and the thrust of our work is site-specific events, where I will go with the dancers, and we will explore a site and create a piece for that place by rehearsing in that site. This is a building that was built in 1946, and actually on the front it says 1946. I think it was actually built even earlier than that. And it was built to be a dairy distribution plant. In the late 40s and 50s is pretty evident here, and it's unusual. They don't build buildings like this. They would never build a building like this anymore. So that's what I like about some of the spaces that I get to work in, is that they're one of a kind. I really like the fact that it's yellow, and that it's very yellow, and it's this art moderne. So there are no flat surfaces. I mean, this is a flat corner, but the tiles curve around. If you go to the front of the building, you can see this really tall cinder block, these glass block windows over here. And so when I heard that when I heard what someone was in this building and that they had just bought it, and again, I look at the business journal, I track who's bought what and which developer has got their eye on what, and then I go and sometimes I look in the neighborhood and who wants what in their neighborhood. Well, the first thing I generally start with is this basic premise of lining up and passing through. So they line up by arranging themselves in space like I'm doing. I'm lining up here, I'm lining up my hand here, it's lining up with this, it's the same direction. I'm gonna pass through and I'm gonna line up here, right? So it's this idea of organizing yourself to be in place and in the space. And then the opposite of that is passing through. Mobile. Whatever is there that's lining up, you're passing through. That's the mobility, that's the exciting part of dance. If it goes on and on and on, you never have a landscape and you can't really catch up to what happened. What comes to you in this moment, in this space right now? What's the first thing? And if they're not there, then I say, well, let's work with the milk crates. The milk crates were a big, you could see they were a big, new idea there. They shifted from abstraction, moving around fully in the space, to I have this object that belongs in this space. It lived in this space. It was found in this space. And what am I going to do with it? And then they proceeded to improvise with their parameters. It gives them a restraint. You will never get in this building again, because it will be turned into something else. There'll be walls up, people will put offices up. You will not get in here in the same way. If the audience physically invests in it, in the piece, then their body remembers what they did to see it, just like learning how to write in cursive, that's a physical activity.